So I'm on holiday right now, actually in Spain, just taking a few weeks off, just to relax. Actually, I'm only kidding. I'm actually around my sister's house. I'm just kind of looking after the house while she's on holiday. Don't want to show too much of the home because then you'll realise where it is. So I'm actually just here for like 12 days with Gucci, with my love dogs. They're the best, you know. Hopefully I'm not going to see no human beings and just spend time with these little creatures. Bullet, come here. Hum. Oh, he doesn't listen. Come here. So here's my little Bullet. Such a lovely dog. Say hello. Say hello. So these guys are amazing, man. Spending time with them. Come on, Gucci. Come on. You come over here. Come here. Come on. Come here. So I'll just chuck the ball and I'll talk. Bullet. So he's got inside now. Come here. Hey. Look. Ball. Run. Bring it back. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about a few things. One of the things I'm going to talk about a video that Kalam done. Get the ball, come on. A video that Kalam done, so big up Kalam. And he mentioned something very important, which was that, actually I'll show myself for a second so you know it is me. I don't want to show too much of the house, because people are very vindictive. My sister, you know, at the age of 30 was had an accident. I don't want to go too much into detail, so she's been left disabled. And somehow people have found out on the net, and they kind of have ridiculed my sister, calling her a cripple, and this and that, and that she needs to have a diapers and all that, which is sad because, you know, she is handicapped, and you know she does need care, and so this is why she goes on holiday, and I look after the house for like 12 days. So people are really, you know, this is why I hate humanity in a lot of times. I keep saying hate, I dislike humanity, because, you know, I would never say anything like that about somebody, even my worst enemy. You know, if their sister or somebody suffered like the way my sister suffered, you know, it wasn't nothing to do with her own fault. She was totally fine when she was younger, up to the age of 30, and something happened which I can't say. Now she's wheelchair bound and can't speak properly and needs care sometimes. So yeah, it's sick. This is why I'm a misanthrope, because I hear a lot of terrible things. So this is why I really love dogs. So one of the things that Kalam said, which was from Titans TV, so subscribe to him, was that the opposite of bravery isn't cowardice, but conformity. And that's very important, I think, because yeah, it's true, because people aren't necessarily cowards. When I was looking out in the crowd that day, when I had so many people around me, there were people there that I recognised, and some people did come to my aid and stuff, and I was like, all right. But I didn't think they were cowards. I didn't leave thinking, oh, why did they not help me, and all that. I was like, all right, it's conformity. People are too scared to jump from the group, because if they do, they will be singled out. I mean, I'll give an example. There was only a few people, including myself, that would stick up for Tan when he was kind of surrounded and stuff. And yeah, and it's kind of got me in a lot of trouble as well, even till today, because I'm defending him to a certain degree. And so you have this situation that if you put your neck out, you're pretty much gonna get it. And so I understand why people conform. I've seen it all my life. It's something that has disturbed me. You know, I've had so many instances in my life where I've put my neck out for other people, and because it was the right thing to do, and then they wouldn't do it for me, and then people wouldn't do it for me. It happened in my work. You know, I would put my neck out for people if they had problems, and you know, if they had a problem, I'd help them, so I'd be their witness or whatever. And then when I used to ask if I had a really big problem happen to me, and everyone refused, I had to get the management to force someone who I really thought was a friend, somebody I really respected, but everyone refused because they didn't want to be tarnished with me. And so I've seen this a lot, and this is one of the biggest problems with humanity, and why you have situations where seemingly normal people, commit unbelievably atrocious crimes, or stand by while they're happening. You think to yourself, how does something like Nazi Germany occur? And then you watch people's behaviour at kind of like a microcosm at Speaker's Corner, and you're like, all right, this is how it occurs. When you have groupthink, what are you doing, Bullet? Bullet! What are you eating? Oh, this one's such a thingy, man. All right, stop that. I don't know what he's eating. He's always hungry for some reason. Gucci, come here. Say hello. Say hello. Show me your eyes. Show me your face. Show me your face. Show me your face. Yeah, so the reason I love dogs is that it's unconditional. A lot of people say this. It's just unconditional love. They don't want anything. They're just here to, enjoy themselves, and they don't. As long as you feed them, they're just so loyal. And I'm kind of similar to that. I'm extremely loyal. If someone I feel has backed me up, or I've seen them back me up, or I feel like they've kind of no one can really get my trust 100%, but if they get my trust, I will back them up to the hilt. Like with Tan, the thing is with Tan, I didn't agree with a lot of things he said. I told him off quite a lot of times off camera. I phoned him a couple of times, and he doesn't really answer people's phone calls. And I told him, look, please, you might want to calm down on this, and even in public, I kind of condemned a few things, like about the reducing the population and stuff. But when it comes to the crunch, like when people were defaming him, I stuck my neck out, and that has got me a lot of trouble, even now when I was trying to talk about the gas chambers, and I don't want him to be defamed. And so, for me, it's like, I think this is the dangers of conformity, and I'm going to use the word conformity. It's a good word, and obviously the person that doesn't conform to society isn't always right. I may not always be right, but in a situation where you have, say, somebody's taken over a country or a dictatorship, and then you have everybody just conform and just watch things going on around them that are completely abhorrent, then this is the problem. You need dissenters, whether you like them or not, because those voices are the voices that are going to be, maybe shining a light on something that is true. It may not be, but one person doing it may save a lot of people. So I hope when people kind of, I've watched that video back, and I've looked, and I've got a different perspective because I actually filmed from my camera as well. And I remember looking at it, I was like, whoa, these people are really, really conforming. Even people that I chatted to like before were laughing at jokes, or jokes that were ridiculing me, and I was like, whoa, is this person, why are they laughing? It's like, are you somebody that finds it funny, or is it just because you're trying to conform? You don't want to seem like the odd one out. And so this is when you kind of start to realize that there's only really probably a handful of people you're ever going to be able to trust. I always say there's only one person I trust, and that's my mum. And that's the truth, to be honest with you. I think even siblings and even my dad, I don't trust 100%. The only person I do is my mother, and she doesn't mean she's always right, but I will, whatever she tells me, I will do. I'm gonna try and start doing live streams at some point. If people want me to do live streams, I don't know about this. If anyone even wants to listen to me, so if anyone wants to do live streams and they want to ask me questions and stuff, I might start doing it. I don't know. I'm always rambling, so I don't know whether I'm making any sense or anything. So it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if I'm mad or everybody else is mad. There are times that I think that I'm kind of living in a world of kind of like zombies, and I'm kind of like detached. I've always felt like that to a certain degree, but it feels like it more now because I've kind of put myself out there, whereas before I hadn't. And right now I feel like a kind of like a lone wolf with other lone wolves kind of walking about, supporting me here and there. Hey, look at these beautiful little creatures, you know. Poor animals. I mean, dogs are treated so beautifully, but you know, pigs and cows and sheep and all other animals are not treated very well, apart from like horses, because they don't do anything for us. You know, they're not cute, or they're not, you can't ride them, or, you know, they're not affectionate like dogs. And so, all right, we'll just use them for our own selfish needs, kill them, eat them, make them into purses and everything like that. And that is a really sick thing, because animals are not put on this earth just for us. They're here, like we are, to live. And I'm sick and tired of the kind of brutality against animals, especially, which is probably why I'm a misanthrope. You know, it's like, it's a disgusting mentality to have. Oh, well, what can they do for us? And if they can't do anything, oh, we'll eat them, or we'll, you know, make them into leather. All right, I'm stop rambling. I'll probably do a video on vegetarianism, veganism, and what are you two doing? Come on, let's go. And we're gonna. All right then. Hopefully, when I'm back at Speaker's Corner, I'll kind of give as good as I get and give them back with both barrels. I've got like 12 days off, so I can recuperate. And okay, say bye to Bullet. Hey, Bullet, Bullet, come here. And the little, she's so cute, so Gucci. Say bye. Anyway, take care.